G'day you beautiful people, welcome back. My name is Rancid Punk. We're playing Sky Factory 4 again, and like I said, we're going to get into some storage. I've actually kind of done a fair bit of it. I've left 4 just so that I can sort of show how this works in case people aren't aware how these filing cabinets work. They're bloody brilliant. They work with hopping bonsais. And the way that they work is, if we go and have a look, we'll have a look at how you make them, which is just a chest surrounded by iron bars. Iron bars, of course, are just 6 iron ingots. So, quite expensive. We have 32-ish here. So that's, 16 lots of the bars. 32, that is half of a craft. So yeah, 16 crafts of this. So 16 times 6, which is, what, 96 iron? So it's cost us 96 iron and about 32 chests, which who cares? And also a lot of folders. So if you have a look around the room, you see lead leaves, lead sapling, oak wood, stick, lead resin, lead acorn. Each of those is a folder. So you can see the folders inside there. So all of these folders, which is paper in a L shape. So I went through, I think we're on like our 3rd stack of those. So basically what we're going to do is we'll do the rest of these. So we need to take out the jungle sapling, the stick, pretty much everything. We're going to take everything out, and then what we're going to do is just chuck them up there. Just a single one. If you throw a stack up, I think it might have some issues. I'm not sure how it works, whether it'll just pop one folder out. We'll chuck our cocoa beans out. We have the jungle leaves, the wood, the stick, and the sapling. So pretty much everything that is made by it. So you need to be aware of what's coming out of it. Like this one here has, 7 items? Because it has nether quartz that pops out as well. This one has blaze powder that pops out as well. Whereas diamond only has 6. So if you don't pay attention to what you get from each sapling, which is just as simple as when you go to empty them out, to take one item, just push U on the sapling, go over to the bonsai trees and just count how many you're going to need and make sure you get everything. Then it's just a matter of just knock this out, open it up, and chuck all the folders in. Walk over and just give it a bit of a taparoo. Chuck these up here. So we need, I decided to, because I'm doing it this way now and we had a bit of a buffer on iron, I'm just using 1 iron and 1 gold now. So I've moved them over and I thought I might as well put jungle wood in because we're probably going to want the cocoa beans. And I thought, why not just throw dirt in? So the dirt's going to be the sapling, the leaves, the wood, and the stick. That's pretty much what you get from everything, and the acorns and the resin. And you just need to take care that it's not something that has extra items. So it's just a matter of, once again, chuck all them in there. Get rid of this bad boy. And I'm thinking I need to get rid of this black cobblestone soon, because it's just too black. Maybe we might lighten it up a little bit. I can't help but triple tap that. So we need a sapling, iron leaves, a stick, and wood, and then the 2 parts that make the iron. So bam, 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 bam. Take that out of there. Lots of stuff. I just filled the floor in a little bit just to make sure that I don't lose anything. We do have a room downstairs. Currently just using a ladder, which is over here to get down there. We will put an elevator in at some stage when I get to either get to mob farming or go capture an enderman, one of the 2. We do need to get into deep mob learning soon, which is going to be fun. Quite like that mod. So all of these, and that will be it. That is a loud cow. One other thing I might get into is Seriously, is that is that the cow making that noise? Don't do that, please. Alright, so that's everything. So we come downstairs. As you can see, I've made it out of black, and I'm just, I hate this. Just not exactly happy with how dark it is. But, I mean, the only thing we're really going to use this room for is for some big chests to hold our basic items. And perhaps some crates around the walls for ingots and stuff like that. But for now, we don't need that stuff. What we do need is we need to grab our things out of this cupboard. I've just been chucking everything in here. We need our storage request table, storage link cables, storage cables, a remote, and our network master, which is from Simple Storage. So if you're going to have a look at Simple, you have your generators here, and then you have Simple Storage. So you have your network master, which you need, and your request table, which is like your crafting grid. Then you have your basic cables, and you have your 4 connectors. I think we talked about this. So this is like just a storage bus, just connects inventory so that you can see everything in here. And then you have your other types of stuff. And the remote is just remote access, which I hope is going to work, because I have played up to this stage on 2 separate personal run-throughs, and they don't work. And I don't know what it is that's making that happen, but it's irritating. So I have no wireless crafting. So pretty much what we're going to need to do is we're going to be removing our crafting station. Just going to come up here just so that I know where this area is. And we're going to be putting our storage network master here, and we're going to put our request table here. Then we can chuck that mineral torch. I actually replaced all my torches with mineral torches just because I felt like it fit the theme. Plus I had lots of the mineral stuff and things, so why not pick that garbage up. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to actually connect all this stuff. So on the bottom of each of these, we're going to actually need to have a link cable. Now, because this is the where this stuff is first coming into the system, and it's where we want to store it, we're going to up the priority. Or no, we're going to leave the priority where it is, because smallest goes first. So we're going to keep this at 0. That means that nothing, that anytime I put wood or sticks or any of the acorns or anything into the system, they will go back into here. So it's nice and easy. We just keep these exactly what they're set at. And then what we'll do when we get into some chests, I will change the priority on chests. So say if we have 4 chests in a row and I want the one on the left to fill up first and the one on the far right to fill up last, I'll put the priority of the one on the left, say at 10, and then the next one at 15, and then 20, and then 25. 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that sounded weird. You are there as well. Okay, so then just normal cables in between them. We'll link all those up. I'll just get in there. There and there. And then we need to get them over to our storage. So this is where our doorway is, so we can't be messing about with that. So we're just going to have to go across here. And then get rid of that one. So these are going to connect through here. And then we need to get the rest across. So what I'll do is I'll just go like this, connect them up. And we don't really need it, but I'll do it here too, just so the whole room's connected and I know it's right. So now, if we come up, we have everything in there, which is wonderful. But what we do need to do, and I'm not sure if I have this or not. Did I could have sworn I already made it. No. Well, what do we need for... can I just go chest? I can just go chest. I want to use these compacted storage chests. So I'm not going to be able to make anything because I don't have any of that stuff on me. So what I need is some wood, which I have on me. I need iron, which I have over yonder, and wood. So, and cobblestone, rather. So let's go over to here, which we'll actually even be able to make, have this connected with the storage bus if we wanted to as well. Need two levers. And we need to get into here and make a chest. And make this. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to bring this bad boy outside. We'll just chuck it here. We want to get some super big chests. So 24 columns and 12 rows. Which is going to be great. And just because awesome, we want them to be purple. And we'll also build a backpack at some stage. So this is going to need 18 chests, a stack of iron, a stack of fence, and 4 clay. So it's pretty expensive. For now, we'll probably just make 2. So we need clay, a stack of 2 stacks of fence. So if we just type in fence, we're gonna need some more sticks. What am I doing? Yeah, I should just do this elsewhere, shouldn't I? Should just chuck this down for now, just to make life easier, because I don't want to throw everything. I don't want to try. I don't think, actually, will it let me throw this into the system? Because this doesn't exist? No, it won't, so that's fine. It won't even let me put it in the system. So we need lots more. So let's go, not to you, and wood. Grab another half a stack. That should be good. No, because we need to make a lot. So we do need some more. A lot more. Stop going in there. So this should get us close. That is it. So what else do we need? We need chests. We needed how many? I don't remember, but we'll find out momentarily. 18. So I need 36 chests. So let's get how many we got? 36. So we have 36 stack of fence there. We only needed 4, so that's plenty. We also need 2 stacks of iron. Good thing I have a lot of it. So we'll chuck in our iron. Wait, what is wrong here? Oh, build. And maybe we just... I should have just kept that the same, shouldn't I? What's the hue on this? 273. Yes. So we need some more fence, and we need more iron. Then we can build another one. Take our clay back. Throw you overboard, and we don't need you or you either. Oh. And then we can go downstairs and we can connect these bad boys up. Stop it. So for now, should put them on the floor. maybe I'll just go over here. So we have 2 chests. These things are huge. I think they have a little bit of an issue. Let's see if it does still have this issue. No, it seems to be working alright. Maybe you patch that. They were sort of making everything disappear once you took it out, or maybe that's just when it has cabling attached. So we're going to chuck these 2 on here. We're going to make, like I said, we're going to make this one 10. And I think just to make sure, we might go 10 and actually, let's make this one 10. And let's make this one 20. Okay, and then I'll just end up chucking a torch on either side. It'll be fine. Oh, I got my F7 on. I do. It's still good. Okay, so actually as well, do I? How come you're not? Is it the crafting station that I click it on? Yes. Brillante. So now, technically, if I take all this stuff out of here and say, let's throw our clay, our cottonwood amber, our gravel, redstone, sand, wood, clay, the filing folders, the bone, the cabinets, the charcoal, chuck all that stuff away. That exists in here. Now, because I was able to throw it in there, it has to be... Now, which one did we put? We put this one as 10 and we put this one as 20. So this should be empty. And this now, obviously, it seems like, yeah, well, that's the first port of entry. But even if this one was 10 and this one was 20, that should have worked. It should all still go in there. So let's just grab this out and fill that back up. So that's all done. We have a lot of storage now, so I can actually let's just, I want to keep my building gadget and my torches on me. I don't really need these right this second, or this, so everything else can go away. Let's just take all of this stuff out of here. Now the sticks are one thing, right? So what we should find is, let's keep this guy and this guy on us. What we should find is that the sticks do not go into the chest. What I'm hoping is that the sticks actually go into where they're supposed to be, which is, did I just chuck that stuff straight back into the same cabinet? What a numpty. What was I saying? So we should find that the sticks actually have gone into one of these. We won't be able to tell which one, but as long as it's not in that chest, it's working fine. So if we can ever get down this hole, so they should be in here. Shouldn't be in here. Should be no sticks. Should be no wood or anything like that. And we're good. Now you can take things further. Like I have, obviously I have some blocks of redstone, some lapis lazuli blocks. Let's take these out just for example. The lapis lazuli, that, and say something that would have a lot of like the clay blocks, and potentially clay as well. We don't have any more folders, but that's fine. So say the redstone, we could actually open this up. We could chuck a redstone in there, close that, and chuck the redstone in here. And then this is just annoying to get down, I'm not gonna lie. The redstone does not end up back in here. So it just keeps a little bit more space, really. And then because I think these fit 8, I think there's one more slot there. So we could even put normal redstone, but we could do lapis, We could do the clay blocks, which is what we're actually crafting anyway. So the lapis, I said, is this one. And this is the clay. So now we can chuck that stuff away as well. Let's just chuck this back in there. My god, what happened with the music? Okay, you're just gonna be that loud, are you? Let's just turn the music off. Do you really care? Does anyone really care if there's no music? We're not here to listen to Minecraft music. So yeah, we came down here for a reason. So we should have no redstone, no lapis, no clay blocks. Beautiful. You know, and you could have also you could have a bunch of stuff sort of set up. You could have, like I said, all the crates. We don't have storage drawers. We do have crates, which come in the wood and the metal crate variety. And then you have shipping containers. So is it barrels? So if you just go at barrel, we have these shipping containers as well. So you can lock the wooden crates. So even if you pull all the inventory out, just like normal drawers, they remain locked to that item. You can turn them into the metal crates, and you can actually put all this stuff inside shipping containers. And I believe, I've not actually tried this, these are quite expensive. They cost 7 blocks of iron a crate and an iron bar, and the crates actually cost 6 iron plates each. But I think we could put a storage connector just to the shipping container and give it a very low priority, so it tries to shove stuff in there first, and like have a shipping container filled with crates for ingots, and then that would go like in this corner. It would be a massive shipping container sitting in the corner. We could probably do like the 4 corners have shipping containers for like all the different ingots and all that sort of stuff. But that is my storage system up and running. And we have wireless storage as well, which is pretty cool. And as I said, I need to fix this up. So one of the next things I want to get into is I want to get into a mob farm of some shape and description. So I think what I'm going to do at the start is go with just a vanilla mob farm. I'm sure you've seen hundreds before. But I will build it on camera just in case. I'm pretty crappy at mob farms. I almost always build the spawn platform and then start building up the walls, and then realize later that just, if I want to get in there and hit them with my sword, it's not good enough. So just remember, we don't have, because we're on prestige mode, we don't have mob crafting utilities. So that is like the best. What I want to know is, do I have access? I don't have access to, because that's a mob grinding utilities vacuum hopper, isn't it? We have an item collector, which we might be able to use. I don't know how good it is, whether it'll suck stuff through the walls. I've never actually used that from Cyclic before. So we'll need to get into that and give it a try. Otherwise, we'll have to use hoppers. To kill the mobs, we don't have many options to start off with. Yeah, I mean, we could try to get into the mob crusher, but that's going to require us first to, these are just normal recipes, yep, sweet, get into plastic, which is not that bad. We'll need the latex processing unit, which looks doable, and we will also need a tree fluid extractor, which is actually very doable. So I might get, how about we get that started now, and we go straight into the mob crusher. But actually, before we do that, we're going to need power for it if we're going to use the crusher. So I could use spikes. I believe there's a spike in here. Yeah, we have diamond spikes that are allowed to drop experience and player only drops, but we're going to need like a redstone repeater setup to keep that going, or a redstone clock, and I don't feel like it's going to do that much damage. I would rather just leave it, because I mean, I'm not going to have to go downstairs very often. So, I mean, I could just plug that hole up and never go down there again. So what I should probably do is get into power and the industrial foregoings for the mob crusher. So if we go back to simple, what I really want to do is I want to get into the geothermal generators as quickly as possible. So this will make the simple one and then upgrade it, which means we need black concrete. So we need black concrete, we need blocks of iron, which means we need pulverized charcoal or coal. And for the actual one itself, we need some magma blocks, stone, cauldron. So we're going to need 8 of the magma. Actually, we can just get all this done here. Don't think I have stone. No, I don't have stone. So let's go. Oh, that's one thing that I really want to connect, is this bad boy. So let's grab you and you. And I put this one down here because I was going to show you how to use it out here. And then I decided I don't want to show you how to use it and then go and spend the next half an hour doing this. So I'll just do it. So we need one of you and some of you. So let's just chuck. Yeah. Let's just chuck it here. Chuck a filing cabinet on the top of it. Let that keep going. And then chuck that there. That will be a 0 because cobblestone I want to 100% go there. But that will give us access to cobblestone. Actually, and getting into industrial foregoing would be nice because then I can actually automate sand, gravel, silicon, and glass and stone from the material stonework factory, which would be nice. But for now, we need to grab some cob. Because we have a lot of space now to actually store the stuff. Oh, and I don't think I showed you, I actually made the gluttony charm. Yeah, I showed you me making it, but yeah, it's really good. I like it. We're using tiny charcoal, so I'm actually going to need more in them. So let's take some of you. And let's just make sure that this has enough. 2, 2. I think that should be plenty. Let's just take 3 of them, take a stack of each of these. Don't think we'll need this stuff, but we'll take it anyway. We'll take all of that, just for now, just to shove in there. And we'll actually take all the iron and as much gold as we can, and just get it into the system for now. I am gonna want to actually make crates. I am gonna want crates. So karate. We're gonna want some of these bad boys, which we can't make because we don't have any wood. So let's make, just for starters, let's make 4 of these. Let's chuck you back in the system. And just because we're not going to need you, we'll chuck you back in there as well. Let's get some... No, please don't. Yeah, let's just get some jungle planks. No, okay, fine. Let's just type wood like a normal person. Get a couple of stacks of wood in there. And then go back, grab a crate. We need crates first. So let's grab all of them. Grab a crate key. And let's grab our storage as well. So let's go down here, over next to the cobblestone. Let's just chuck down a few of these bad boys. Does this work while it's in your offhand? Does this work like drawers? Does not look like it. So gold, iron. What else will we have? Lots of, probably 10 for now. I'll get more. Probably don't want them being that close. Probably want to actually, for now this will do. For now I'll just do it like this. But eventually what I'll do is I'll actually move them out so we can just run the stuff behind. Let's just lock these so that they always have inventory. Always have the are locked to that item. So let's grab the rest of the iron and gold, and the rest of the tin, because that can easily go in there. The other stuff we're going to have to chuck into our crate, but I've only grabbed a little bit of the stuff, so that's not going to be too bad having to grab that out of the crate at some point. So we have our stone. So what we were doing was tree fluid. So we want one of these. So we want, let's grab a couple of furnaces. Grab a couple of gears, just and then we should be good to at least make one. We want a lot more though. Well, we want 4 to be fair, so that'll be enough. Oh, that's what I was going to do too. So bam, bam, bam. So we have 4 of them. We need a placer. What do we have in the way of block places? This will definitely work, I think. So we need a dispenser. Go for the cheap recipe down the bottom. Just string and redstone. We're going to block placer for there. Let's grab a stack of wood. That will get that started. And then eventually we'll have to start piping the stuff out. So let's just move it, just for now, over to the general. This is where I'm kind of going to put machines and stuff for now. So that's the wrong way. So let's chuck that down. That down. Actually, let's get rid of you just for a moment, because I don't want to take this out. Yeah, let's go get some building materials, and I'm running back here with my wireless crafting grid in my hand, which is just ridiculous. Let's just go not place on top. I don't know how to do that. Vertical column. Oh. And then chuck this in here. Is this? Yes, beautiful. So then we should be able to just come around here. No, I literally just put these down. Chuck that down there. Give this guy the wood, and then they'll start to break this, make latex, and then once the block is destroyed because it's been used up, it will then place another one. So that'll get us some stuff going. Now, in order to use the latex, we're going to need to move the fluid. Now, one thing I see people making the mistake of is they spend way too much time. I was actually watching a Direwolf video the other night, watching people spend way too much time looking for things that they want to use. If you look at the JEI tabs for anything to do with piping, or most things to do with piping, they're actually listed as usage, gas transfer pipe, power energy transfer pipe. But even this stuff, like everything that you would possibly need for piping a liquid or even energy will show up if you just chuck pipe in there. Like, look at these item translocators. He's added the usage item transfer pipe just to make it easier for you. So everything you need is already here. So like we could go for liquid translocators, don't have ender pearls. So I would recommend going into cyclic. They're actually pretty cheap. You just need droppers, pressure plates, and nuggets. They're actually quite easy to make. So if we just go and grab a couple of them. What? We don't have any redstone? Yeah, we do. So let's make 4 of these for now. And some of the actual pipe is going to need brick stairs, which means that we need actual bricks. So we're going to have to start smelting up some clay. So let's grab some clay out. Clay. Let's grab a stack. That was weird. That gives us 4 stacks of clay to smelt down. We'll go replace the stone for clay. So that'll be plenty. Get some XP while we're doing it. Now let's not chuck you in there actually, because why would I do that? Okay, so now we can chuck all this back in there. The stone will go in our chests. The cobblestone will go back into that drawer. And what were we working on? We were working on the pipe. I just think this is super handy. One thing that kind of won't show up is the other ones of these wireless transfer nodes from Cyclic. So we go at Cyclic. You have 3 of them. So you have item transfer node, energy, and fluid. Did they show up? I don't feel like they did. Pipe. Yeah, they don't. But the way that they work is there's these little let's just go back there. At Cyclic. So what you do is you build one of these, right? Say you're doing it for power. So you grab an energy transfer node, you pump your power into this, and then what you make is these GPS markers. You take a GPS marker and you right click on the thing that you want to give power. So let's say for example this was a electrical furnace. We build the GPS, we right click on it, then go over to the energy wireless transfer and chuck the GPS inside it. It then just wirelessly sends stuff across, and they're not super expensive. You need some iron bars, a block of redstone, some nether brick, but like right now for fluid, this one is a bit expensive, but you'll get there eventually. The item one, not so bad. The energy is the cheapest, and it's probably what I'm going to get into when I need to start transferring power, which is going to be pretty soon. But what we were doing is getting our clay, which I've run away from because you're distracted. So I just want to get some of that now and just sort of basically get this on the go, because then I can let that run for a little bit and then we can come back and see where we're at with it. Why do I keep coming all the way back here? So that's enough to get us to lots. Exactly. So what were we making? We were making... Wait, did I not? Yeah. Just one of those. Wait, fluid? Wait, what? Wait, what? Did I not make my transfer pipes? I could have sworn I made those. What? Are you serious? Okay. I could have sworn I already made these. Oh, I didn't even make the pressure plates. My god. I was adamant that I made those. And we need some more gold nuggets, because I can't count. Where's that one? Bundled cable. Ooh, that's handy. And then we need from the we need a latex processing factory. Latex. So for that we have iron gear, which I don't know that I made 5 of. We need, I think I already have one, but we'll make 2 more of those. We need a machine case, and we should be good to go. So now, just for now, while I don't have the wireless transfer, we'll chuck it down here, and we'll just chuck a piece of pipe, and chuck this bad boy and this bad boy down. This should be getting latex. The only other thing we need to do is to get water for it, and also not have such a crappy generator. So I also need to get water going. What do we got in the way of infinite water sources? We have nuclear craft infinite water sources, produces 10 millibuckets per tick. Is that going to be good enough? I suppose. Which means we need basic plating. So we're not ready for that. So I'll just bucket this in for now. What is going on with that? So I'll just bucket that in for now. Like I said though, we've got that ready to go. I'll get some of that going so that we can get into a mob crusher. So next episode is going to be building a mob farm and getting ready to, from what I'll do is I'll build the mob farm, and I'll just I'll move our generator over to the mob farm, but then in the next episode after that we'll get into actual power. So what I'm going to want to do yeah, it's just let stuff build up. We'll come back, we'll upgrade this, we'll build a mob farm and a mob crusher, and we'll go from there. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you're not already. With that said, thank you so much for watching. I love your face, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.